Alright YouTube, this is part 2. So I'm a week later than the mods, and I'm just recording this intro basically. But I've got a couple things. One, I mentioned it at the very end of my last video, and with the average view duration of like 4 minutes, I don't think many people saw it. I'm not an expert on this stuff. This is I'm filming it and putting it on video, as you know, because you're sharing this journey with me. I'm learning how to do these kinds of things. Am I ever going to do chopped frames in the future? I don't know, maybe, but you know, I'm figuring out the things that I like and I don't like. So I'm learning this. Keep that in mind as you're watching. Not an expert, never claimed to be. Also going to ask you to subscribe, hit that button, leave a comment, a like, share it if you want. I'm having a lot of fun doing this video. I've got another video that I've already started recording on. It's a moto vlog, so I'm out riding this time. On my thoughts. I'm not going to give thoughts on this video because it's just the second part of an installation, but coming later in the week will be sort of my opinion on some of the mods, some of the installation. But let's get back to chopping this bike up from last week. Say hi. No? Alright, so next up is the MK Designs Shorty tail kit. So what we're going to do here is, I'll show you. Alright, we're going to take the seat off. We're going to chop the frame about right here. So you see all of this tail that's going to be gone. I've never done the wiring, and I thought I would do it in the direction or in the order that their instructional video has on it. But I think what I'm going to do is get the wiring figured out first. That way I don't chop and then I'm screwed. If the plug is under there like I think it is, I can go ahead and figure out wiring now for the light, then go back and chop. I think for me that'll be a lot easier to figure out. So let's get started. All right, okay, don't touch. Get the seat off, which is just a nice little easy release here. It doesn't feel like it was actually on. All right, well, first snag. There's my battery. In the MK Designs tutorial, they had their wiring already done right here. Like you can see it laying here. The problem with that video is that it doesn't tell you how to wire the light that they're bringing in, or that they included in the kit. So you got to kind of figure it out. But they for sure had their lighting wire sticking out here, ready. Is this a 10? Yeah, it is a 10. I'm gonna take my license plate off.
Papa?
What?
Papa?
It's my motorcycle, yeah.
Papa?
Yeah, so this is the wiring for that. Yeah. So far, most of the things I've done on this bike have been 12 millimeter, so I'm not going to be surprised if this is also 12 millimeter. Yeah, also 12 millimeter. At least they keep it relatively consistent. The one-off was the 13 millimeter nut from Nuke exhaust, so I'm not going to put that on Royal Enfield. So there are these two bolts here that I got to take out. Well, these two here. They're Torx heads. I don't know what size. I've got the world's most generic set of Torx heads. I hate them. There we go. This is a, I don't know what this is. ORV 120, whatever the hell that means. What? Okay, you fixing it with your stick? My grandson's helping me fix my bike with a stick. All right, so these two little bitty screws are the only thing that's holding this fender on. All right, there are two little 8 millimeter bolts back here that should allow me to remove the fender completely.
The taillight housing appears to be welded onto the frame. That's fine. Okay, both those are out. There we go. Now I should be able to unplug these. There we go. Get a little chair to sit on. Otherwise my back's gonna start hurting because I'm old and fat. Alright, so there's the fender with the wires running underneath. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna figure this out. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw these. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pure black. But I don't know what does what on this thing. I bought this little circuit tester yesterday from Harbor Freight. I don't know if they have Harbor Freight in other countries, but here it's a place for really inexpensive tools. Some of them they're okay, you know. All right, let's see what happens. So I'm looking for nothing. Okay, middle, top. Tail light. What's hard one-handed? Okay, bottom left is brake light. Yeah, make sure the other one's not going. No. Okay, and then even though by process of elimination the right one should be right, we're going to test it anyway just to make sure. Okay, and yeah, there it is. Nothing else is going on. That's the only one that should be hot. Perfect. All right. Anyway, I got this little part here for $3 at Harbor Freight. Not bad. Left. Right. So that's what that looks like there. Brake light, or left blinker, tail light, right blinker, ground, brake light. Now that we have the plug figured out on the bike, now I'm going to go out to my car. I bought another little tool from AutoZone this morning that's going to tell me which wire on the light is for what, because again, no instructions, but let's go figure that out. Alright, I'm in my car. So some guys on YouTube have used a 12-volt battery they had laying around, and I don't have one of those, so we're gonna do it this way. I bought this little guy here for like $8. It goes into the lighter. It's got 2 wires. It's got a ground and a hot. All right, let's see now if this light does something. Yeah, there we go. So black with red. White is tail light. Red equals stop. And we are making the wires face left on the bike. So green will be left, yellow will be right. Alright, that'll do it. That's it. So we got the wires figured out. Let's go put them on. Alright, so I've been messing around here for a little bit, trying to figure out how I was going to do this. This wire to these connectors, man, it just feels like the wrong size completely. We're going to see what we can do. Worst case scenario, Jesus, man. Worst case scenario, I'm going to, I can't even hold that on, man. This is way too small. Yeah, it doesn't even grab. it's entirely way too small, man. This wire is so small. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do, I already prepared it just in case. I'm gonna solder a little piece of that on there. So, in anticipation for having to solder some things, I picked up a soldering tool, again, Harbor Freight yesterday. My tools are a little out of control up here on my table. I should put some of this stuff away because I'm not using it all. I knew this was going to be the hardest part. There we go. Now that will keep it on. Alright, that took way longer than I wanted it to. I'm not really happy with the size differential on these wires, but I can't do anything about that. But alright, let's give it a shot. Alright, I should get tail light. Got it. Brake light. Okay. Brake light. Yep. Handbrake, yep. Right blinker. Yep. Left blinker. Beautiful. Alright, we got the wiring done, boys. Hell yeah. So now we're gonna mark this thing for cutting. I'm gonna use this chalk marker. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. It is gonna work. So in the video, they say mark your cuts, but they don't really give you a a really good way to measure that. I mean, this line kind of lines up there with that. We're gonna cut it here. Here. Okay. Make some longer lines with that. They're about the same distance from there. You guys have any idea how nervous I am right now? Well, I want it a little closer. All right, let's go get the cutting disc. Let's do it. right, so there's like 6 little bolts, 6 little Allen head bolts, 10mm nuts on the other side of it. These cuts aren't anywhere near as clean as I was hoping, but it was my first time doing it, so I'm not really upset about it. Yeah, there we go. Not bad. Look at that. Is that in there good? Yeah, that's how it is. Okay. Tightening this up. Okay, the tape doesn't say 3M on it, it just says M. Okay. Okay. Let's get you in there. There we go. There we go. There we go. Not bad. Those cuts aren't anywhere near as clean as I want. Like, they're close, but it's not. It is what it is, man. It's my first time. I fucked it up. It's still, the parts went together. So now we're gonna get the Royal Enfield branded seat, single seat and cowl on, and yeah, and I think that'll wrap it up for today. I don't think I have enough daylight left to do the front lights, so we'll do those tomorrow. But let's get this seat on and take a final look at it. So this glue is already coming up. Like I said, it's not 3M tape, it's M tape. So more little Torx screws. At first I thought that they didn't send me screws, but then I saw that they were in a little baggie taped to the bottom of the seat, so I am relieved there. All right, moment of truth. There we go. Now it's in there. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. All right, look at that. Quite a bit of work today. I'm gonna put all my tools up and get a better picture over all of it, but man, she looks sexy right now. Let's check the lights one more time. Okay. I've got tail light. I've got brake light. Okay. We got left blinker. And I've got right blinker. It's a little fast. All right, we're gonna end this one right here too. I didn't, in my wildest dreams, imagine that last weekend's work was actually gonna take 3 videos. But hey, I guess it's sufficient because you get one long day of footage, you get 3 videos out of it. Kind of removes the element of surprise on what the hell am I gonna record next. Probably could have edited some of this stuff out, but I wanted to really highlight the experience of my day overall. If you made it this far, appreciate the view. Again, subscribe, like, comment. Let me know what kind of things you want to see. I've got some other things I want to do still to the bike, but yeah, we'll see you next weekend for part 3. That'll be the front turn signals, the moto gadgets, little nub blinkers that I got from Bach motorcycles over in France. But anyway, thanks for coming along so far, and until next time, we'll see you later.